I am 89 years old, and I got a gold watch in a velvet box that's in better shape than my damn heart. That watch says I gave my life to a company, 40 years. Loyal service, like I was a dog. I wore it one time. One. Then I put it away so it wouldn't get scratched. Funny thing is, my life got scratched up anyway. And now I sit out here on this back porch every morning watching the sun come up like it's punching a time card. And I think, Lord knows I clocked it in for everything except the parts that mattered. That watch outlived my wife, outlived my friends, outlived the version of me that thought later was a real place you could drive to. And if you're sitting there right now thinking, yeah, old man talk, I got time. Honey, that's the lie. That's the whole damn lie. Here's what young folks tell themselves. Y'all say it with a straight face like it's gospel. I'll slow down when I get the promotion. I'll take the trip when the money's right. I'll be present when things calm down. I'll fix my marriage when work eases up. I'll call my dad when I'm not so busy. Listen to me. Things don't calm down. You just get used to the noise. You start living inside the noise. Then one day you wake up and the noise is gone. And so is everybody else. I had a buddy named Frank. Worked with me down at the plant. Big shoulders, loud laugh. Always had a story about some fishing trip he was gonna take once he retires. That man lived on once. He'd say, just 10 more years, then I'm gonna live. 10 became 5, 5 became 2, 2 became next summer. He kept a list on his fridge, places he wanted to go, stuff he wanted to do, like life was some damn errands. He hit 63, got his retirement party, cake, balloons, cheap handshake from the boss. They gave him a watch too. 2 weeks later, Frank dropped dead in his driveway. Just fell over. Heart said, we're done. That's it. You know what that company did? They sent flowers. Then they posted his job opening before the flowers even wilted. His wife told me later, crying in that kitchen, and he kept saying we'd have time. And I didn't know what to say, because I'd been saying the same damn thing. See, the illusion ain't that you're gonna die. Everybody knows that, sort of. The illusion is you think death is scheduled, like it's got an appointment reminder. You think you got time because nobody's told you otherwise yet. That's like thinking your car's immortal because the engine hasn't quit today. That's cute. That's childish. And I don't mean that mean, child. I mean it the way an old man means it. Like, I've been there. I bought the BS. I swallowed it with coffee every morning. Alright, here's the hard part. Not the inspirational poster part. Not the manifest your dreams nonsense. The part that tastes like beanies and regret. I got 5 rules I learned the expensive way. 1. Time is a bank account you can't check. You wake up with a balance. You don't know what it is. Some folks get a big pile. Yeah, some folks get shorted. And every day you spend it like you're rich. You buy junk with it. Meetings that could have been an email. Arguments you don't even remember why you started. Scrolling, comparing, chasing. Like you're shopping with Monopoly money. Then one day, you try to withdraw a moment. One more dinner, one more hug, one more laugh, and the machine goes, insufficient funds. So here's the action, plain and simple. Spend time like you're broke, because you are. Every single day. 2. Your job ain't your family, it's a machine. You can love your co-workers, sure, But don't confuse friendliness with loyalty. A company is a hungry thing. It eats hours. It eats weekends. It eats your health. And when you can't feed it anymore, it don't cry. It don't sit by your bed. It don't hold your hand. They'll replace you in 2 weeks, sometimes less. They'll put your name in an email. We're sad to share. Then somebody else will sit at your desk and complain about the air conditioning. Action. Stop auditioning for love at a place built to use you. Do your work. Do it honest. But don't give it your soul like it's a tip jar. 3. Most expensive things are just future trash. I'm looking at a garage full of stuff right now. Tools, gadgets, boxes of important papers. You know what it is? It's a museum of who I thought I was. That watch. Now that watch is fancy trash. Not today, not shiny like that. But give it long enough and it's just one more thing somebody has to clean out when you're gone. That's the truth. Nobody posts on Instagram. Your treasures become somebody else's burden. Action. Quit buying things to prove you exist. Buy less. Give more. Use the good place now. Wear the nice jacket now. Stop saving life for a day that ain't promised. 4. Ego is the biggest thief in the room. Ego tells you you're the main character. Ego tells you you gotta win. You gotta be right. So you gotta be impressive. Ego is why I stayed late at work when my wife wanted me home. Ego is why I said, I'm doing this for us, when really I was doing it for my pride. My wife, her name was Mary, she used to say, I don't need more money, I need you. And I'd kiss her forehead like she was sweet and clueless. Lord knows she was right. Action. Kill your ego before it kills your life. Apologize faster, laugh more, let somebody else get credit. Nobody dies wishing they defended their pride harder. 5. Love is an action, not a feeling. People act like love is this warm, fuzzy thing you either have or you don't. No, love is what you do when you're tired. It's showing up, it's listening, it's making the call. I wasn't cruel. I wasn't a monster. I was just absent. And absence is a slow kind of cruelty. Action. Call the person. Go sit with them. Not tomorrow. Today, even if it's awkward. Even if you don't know what to say. Your presence is the sentence that says, you mattered. Now, I can already hear some of y'all. But I gotta grind. I gotta hustle. I gotta build something. Shoot. Build something, sure. Just don't build a life where you're never home to live in it. Let me paint you a picture. Right now, you got alarms going off. Emails, bills, deadlines. Your phone buzzing like a hornet trapped in your pocket. Your brain speeding 100 miles an hour, trying to outrun fear. You think pressure means you're important. You think stress is the price of success. Now look at me. It's early morning, the kind of quiet you can feel in your bones. I can hear a bird land on the railing. I can hear my own breathing, and sometimes it scares me because I start counting the seconds between them. This porch don't care what my job title was. This sunrise don't give a damn how many hours I worked. The world doesn't clap for you at the end. It just keeps going. Mary's been gone 8 years, cancer, mean thing. Took her piece by piece, like it was angry at her for being gentle. In the hospital, she didn't talk about money. She didn't talk about the watch. She didn't ask what I achieved. She asked me to rub lotion on her hands, cause her skin hurt. She asked me to tell her about the day we met. She asked me to just sit there, quiet. with her. And I did. And it was the most productive thing I ever did in my life. Let me tell you what money does at the end. Money buys a nicer chair to sit in while you miss somebody. That's about it. The only thing that shows up when you're old is love, not the idea of it. The proof of it, hugs, voices, old jokes. A hand squeezing yours when your body starts failing and you get scared like a little kid again. You don't take your watch with you. You don't take your car. You don't take your house. You take memories. And if you didn't make many, honey, the end gets real damn quiet. That's what nobody tells you about hustle culture. It sells you noise. Then it leaves you alone in silence. So here's my ultimatum, not a suggestion, not a maybe. An ultimatum. Do it today. Call your mother. Text your brother. Take your wife's hand. Get on the floor and play with your kid like your knees ain't gonna work forever, 'cause they won't. If you hate your job and it's eating you alive, stop romanticizing suffering. Make a plan. Then take a pay cut if you have to. Pride can't hug you back. And if you've been waiting for permission to live, this is it. I'm giving it to you from an old man with a fancy watch and a pile of regrets. Now listen, don't just sit there feeling sad. That ain't the point. The point is movement. So do me a favor. Share this video with somebody you know who's trapped in that grind, believing the BS that later is guaranteed. And leave a comment telling me one thing you've been putting off. One thing, name it. Drag it into the light. And if you're still here with me, subscribe. Not for me, for you. Because sometimes you need a voice to yank you back before you drift too far. Alright. My coffee's gone cold and my back's yelling at me. I'm gonna go make some eggs and sit with Mary's photo for a minute. That's my meeting for the day.